Work Break Strain Review Season 10, Episode 10. Let's hope what we're about to smoke is 1010. Let's fucking hop down on the squatting stool. Got me finely rolled specimen of a joint right there. This weed, when you're breaking it down, it's got like a lovely, just weedy texture, like really sticky on the inside, no horrible stalky bits. Not too hard, sort of just tears apart just how you want it. So yeah, it's not ideal for rolling when it's like that because it can be a bit clumpy, but I'd sooner it be that than like this fucking rock hard dry PGR weed any day of the week, man. It's really nice. I've already smoked a joint of this one, so it's not a surprise. I'll give you a bit of a breakdown of the flavour. So it's called Limez with a Z at the end, so as you can imagine it's got a taste something similar to a lime. Really similar to a lime actually. I'm quite surprised that you can get this terpene profile from a ganja. I've never really had anything similar to this before. 10th episode of the Work Break Strain Review Season 10. Here we are smoking on some Limez with a Z at the end. And it is exactly that. It's what it says on the tin. It tastes like a fucking big juicy lime, it does. With some gassy terps on the end. Yeah, nice texture. Do I think there's a better one of this out there somewhere? If so, just a slight thingy. It's nice, it's fucking good. It's not my exact terp profile that I like to go to. I'm not the biggest haze fan. So and so. But not bad at all. I was watching the s10 documentary. It came out on Saturday or Friday, just gone, and it's a video about this young lad who'd gone over to Ukraine, 17 years old, did 4 months training, getting ready to go out there and fight. So then he goes on his first mission and he gets blew the fuck up and killed on his very first outing. He'd just been 18 a week before, and the son who ever done this documentary had linked up with this American kid. So the American kid had been out there a couple of months before the British guy. He'd actually gone on some missions, but the young lad who was still alive, he was only 21, he'd lost a leg, got blew up by a drone as well. He was telling how he was basically looking out for this young lad, you know, being as though they were both foreigners in this Ukrainian land where no one fucking speaks English, and you're going to go and fight for someone who you can't understand or communicate with effectively. Yeah, he just told the story about how this young lad got fucking blew up and killed. I just thought it was a bit sad, really, the fact that there was a man willing to go out there, so keen to prove himself, rushing to basically turn himself from a boy to a man, because you could see on this kid's face he was a very young looking 17-year-old. And I feel like when you're that age, you're kind of waiting for the world to show you who you're going to be, and you might have an idea of who you want to be in the world, and you want it to come soon, and you want it to be, you know, you want other people to see that. I need to learn his name, really. I'll watch the thing again so I can give you some more pointers, tidbits, and do a final breakdown on it. But it's just sad, like the fact that his name didn't stick with me in the first place, and that's not me being disrespectful or whatever, but it's just to show you out there, there's young people watching this right now who might be considering going to Ukraine or joining the British Army or doing whatever. And I just have to say, I strongly urge you to stay well out of all of this bullshit. The people that are fighting it don't even know what they're fighting it for. It's not a just war no more. There's no two clear sides. Both ends are fucking highly fucking muddled, and they do seedy shit. It's not like World War II. That was clear good and evil. Well, it's worth going and giving your life for, to be a part of the good fight. All of the wars that have been going on since haven't had that same sort of fucking calling, I don't think. And for me, I've always said this: if a foreign invader comes to my land with weaponry and tries to attack my people, I'm going to up arms and go and defend my country. What you will never see me doing, for no amount of money or no amount of loyalty, is uprooting my life here, going and getting dropped in a fucking foreign land that belongs to someone else, equally as how if I come to their land, they're going to want to defend themselves, same as if they come to my land, I'm going to want to defend myself. You just stay out of people's back fucking garden is the short answer. Mind your business, don't get caught up in this bullshit, because as soon as you're old enough to realise what it is, war is just a rich man's game. You hear the line over and over, young men sent to die for an old man's arguments, for old men's words, young men's lives. And it's a damn shame, man, it's a damn shame. I'm going to smoke some more of this Limez. Talk about that when I get back, and then we'll sum up this whole young lad dying in Ukraine situation that's just happened. I think he died literally at the start of this year, January or in December. For one, like, what the fuck's going on? So why you're not going to want to spend Christmas with your family and going? People need to get involved and help. Understand that they want to help causes that they feel like are calling them, and that they should go and do stuff. But there's much better ways to fucking do shit than give your life, man. You went and cashed in the most valuable thing that you own for nothing. It's sad. Yeah, James Wilton was his name. One flying overhead from James right now. Rest in peace, brother. Hopefully he tilts the wing. Well, they might have fucking done some reconnaissance. Noticed that I come down here frequently at this time for smoky smokes. So the weed's just alright. It's an 8 out of 10. Nothing too crazy. It's nice. I'm happy to smoke it, you know. They said he died minutes into his first ever operation, and on the video describing what happened, they'd ran out into a field carrying loads of gear, going to resupply some people at the front, and 3 fucking drones have come into him and his squad, and they've gone back and forth between them for like a minute or so picking up. Then they've tried to run back to the trench. Drones come down and got him when he was about 15 metres out from the trench, nearly home, seconds. But yeah, the guy was terrified from the sounds of it, absolutely shit his pants, and rightfully so, mate. No war now. It's not a real battle anymore. You can be the most efficient, the most highly trained SAS, all of that. A little drone's just going to come along and drop a little fucking grenade on you. How's that good? How's that sport anymore? We need to knock it back a bit, I think, you know. Maybe whip out the swords and that. The weaponry's got too good, and it's only going to get better. It's going to be like Terminator in a few years, swear to God. Fucking drones and that. We just need them to deliver Amazon parcels here, not deliver death. And it's just a weird thing to sit there and flick through Twitter and look at a man's last few minutes on the internet. Weird times we live in. Seeing a white on white conflict, I never thought I'd see it, and I'm not saying that thinking, oh, we're all civilised, we shouldn't be fighting. It's just the way that our media presents everything. Our Europe, this lovely fucking well structured organised place, but yet, you know, right on its doorstep we've got all this going on. I don't do these type of videos, I don't do politics and that, but when I see something and it sort of touched my heart a little bit, seeing this fucking geezer, knowing what he went through, and just exactly got me thinking onto that. It got me thinking about how war's not really fair anymore, and how it's just bullshit. It's not like boots on the ground World War II rifle weapons and fucking the occasional artillery that's just pot luck. Now they've got precision stuff, and you know, that's the minor stuff. You think what the proper boys have got now, like what the fucking Afghanis were up against fighting the British and American over there, like they had superior fucking shit coming on. So it's kind of like what you give's what you get. Like now, normal war, fucking, it's dirty game, mate. You don't want no part in that. If it ever comes to conscription, I'm just past the age now, so I'm 28. I ain't got to actually go to war. Anyone under that age will be the first call up. But I highly recommend you do what I do on second call up, and go hide up the woods, nice big bag of reefer, make myself a little foxhole. I think that's what they call them. Yeah, I use them tactics. So I do the flip reverse. I use what you use to stay away from you motherfuckers, because I ain't going to fight no one. But like I says, if it comes to the UK, give me a fucking Beretta 9mm and watch me go silly. Come on. But other than that, I'm a man of peace, and I hope to God in my life, yeah, no one ever comes you know, and does a thing to me where I have to protect myself, or I'll ever find myself in a position of war, because that's just not my bag, baby, to tell you the truth. Man of peace is what it is. Not a fighter. Forget all that business. Mud's game. That's why I don't trust oranges. Yeah, I'm relying on this for my hydration after fucking smoking a piff and going back to work. Yeah, look at this shit.